Everyone thinks it's a mandarin. Spoiler alert, it is not. I'm not going to tell you what it is in case I teach you a deep diving course, because I don't want to ruin my tricks. What to expect from your deep course. My name is Kat and I've been a scuba diving instructor for 11 years. As you guys know, I have a whole series of videos about what to expect about every single PADI course. When you are certified as an open water diver, you can dive to 18 meters. When you are certified as advanced, you can dive to 30. However, the recreational limit depth of all diving is 40 meters. And the deep diver course is the only way that you are allowed to go to 40 meters. Now, whether you're a dive master or an instructor, you need to do this particular specialty to be legally certified to go all the way down to 40 meters. There's some theory to be done, a physical copy of the book or e-learning. Most people choose to do e-learning nowadays. I like having the physical copy of the book because there's a lot of information and I like the physical feeling. Once you do that, there is a little quiz at the end, and then you go in to do your deep dive. At these deep dives, there are a couple things that you have to do. You have to look at some color changes. I like to bring a little slate with different colors and like to challenge my students by bringing out different fruit and seeing if they can identify what fruit or vegetable it is at 40 meters. Now, because you are a little bit narked and because the colors look so different, as you guys know, we lose red first as we descend underneath the surface of the water. A lot of people get these wrong. Everyone thinks it's a mandarin. Spoiler alert, it is not. I'm not going to tell you what it is in case I teach you a deep diving course because I don't want to ruin my trick. Next thing you have to do, make sure that you're carefully looking at your depth gauge and at your air gauge. So you have to be able to assess how much air you have left at these greater depths. As you guys know, the deeper we go, the faster we consume the air in our tank because it's more pressurized. So we're using more of the air for every single lungful of air we do. So our air is going to deplete much faster at depth. We also have low or no decompression times. So you need to make sure that you're keeping an eye on your computer and that you're following the dive plan you would have made on the surface. You can plan on your dive computer or on tables. I'm an old school gal, I like my tables, but as you can see, it shows here that big difference from diving shallow depths at like 10, 15, 20 meters to 40. And this is why we have this separate course to make sure that you know what's going on and you stay safe at these big depths. Also guys, Reef Rebellion is my ocean wear brand. Make sure to check it out. 10% of proceeds goes to protecting our reef. We got t-shirts, we got caps. This is a sample, but let me know if you like it and I'll have it made. We can pre-order them. There's also a little bit of compass skills navigation, and I especially like to do nitrogen narcosis tests. So as you guys know, nitrogen narcosis is a really fun little thing that happens at depth. They don't really know why, but basically nitrogen makes you feel funny. The deeper you go, again, this is fully dependent on a person's body and what's happening in that day. I've been narked some days, not narked other days. It's fully individual. Some people get narked at 15 meters, some people never get narked. Typically at around 40 meters, you will feel some impacts of nitrogen narcosis, and it kind of feels like taking a shot of champagne. You feel a little bit lightheaded, a little bit funny, you feel a little bit giggly. On my last dive, I was struggling with nitrogen narcosis while my student, my partner, was not. So I was like trying really hard to focus to teach a deep diver course while he was just like, okay, so what's the next step? And I was like, I must read this. Give me a sec. My skill I like to do is I have them do a coordination test underwater. So I touch the slate nose, slate nose, slate nose to see how quickly it takes you on the surface versus underwater. Most people, it takes them a lot longer underwater because of nitrogen narcosis, but my partner did a lot faster underwater. So that was a little bit annoying and counterproductive to what I was trying to prove. Do your safety stop, your 3-minute, 5-meter safety stop on your way up. If you want to know about the other courses, make sure you check it out here. And what specialty do you want me to talk about next?